My name is John Keegan. I'm the Chief Executive of Monmouthshire Housing, have been since 2007, from when we started our journey as a stock transfer from the local authority to becoming a standalone housing association, primarily because the poor condition of the stock within the council. Really the only way we could fund the improvements was to become a standalone organisation, and since then we spent well over £200 million in our properties, both to bring them up to a good standard and to maintain them at that standard afterwards. So to do that, and to make sure we spend the money wisely, we need some good systems. The journey really for us is about how do we move from server-based systems to a cloud-based system. So our experiences in the past hadn't been very positive about installing new software, but this was definitely the most successful one that we've had.
So we started the implementation of the system by bringing in other team members. So we brought in trade operatives, administrators and managers who all built it, and then we had that buy-in from the team there. It was successful, and what the team liked is that they could tailor the system to suit their own individual needs with dashboards and KPIs.
It literally it does all the forms that we've created for inspections, which includes mutual exchanges, voids and day-to-day repairs and damp and mould inspections, which are all vital forms and reports that we need, again, for reporting purposes for our senior management and the board.
It's better than the old one, which was obviously a server-based system, which this one is a cloud-based system, so it's easier in that sense. The reports are a lot easier now as well, because I can get most of the reports I need now just off the system, just by doing an export. Because on the old system we had to have a lot of crystal reports set up, so we had to run all them, so it's far easier on that sense.
It's easier for the end user in terms of the KPI boards, so they can run their own reports, whereas we had clunky filters previously. We can tweak their KPI boards. They can export a lot more raw data than they were previously able to, so there's a less reliance on SSRS reports, so that they can be more independent basically as a user, and obviously management can obviously extract more raw data as well, so the usage of reports is reduced in terms of the KPI boards.
Shortest period of time, greater functionality within the shortest period of time, and really good support from the company as well. Got to say, we're delighted, and if every IT system went in as smoothly as this, I would be a lot happier.
I quite like the appointment system, because that's easy to arrange for booking stuff, but it's also really good with the tenants. I like the fact that now they get text messages and emails for their appointments. They get lots of reminders, which does actually save on no access jobs, which is a lot better for us, because then we're not repeating ourselves over and over. So most of the time you get to get in first time, and it gives the tenants a way of reminding them so that they can ring us if there's a problem to change stuff.
So the real-time benefit of the system is when the operatives are going out and they're booking their materials directly onto the PDA. So we're able to see what they've booked from their vehicle, what they've booked from the merchant, and those costs go onto the job immediately, which is really beneficial then to see the actual costings on that job and also the labour that they've booked to it. So from a management point of view, that's a huge benefit to the system.
So I use it to allocate work to trade operatives. I also use it myself for signing off jobs, so I can take photos, complete forms that's necessary, and obviously they get uploaded straight away instead of having to come back to the office and do it on paper version. Obviously it's instant, gets uploaded straight away. We're using less paper, and it's a lot easier to allocate jobs.
So everything's in real time, and then it basically feeds me the process I need for my day, for each job. I don't need to organise my day because it's already done for me with the new system. Whereas before, I think the office had to manually upload each job, I believe. Whereas now, it's all in order for me. I don't have to think. It works out even from where I'm from. My address is connected to it, so it sets it all out for me.
So in conclusion, I would recommend Totalmobile, particularly if you already use a Total product, because the transition is very, very smooth. But if you don't, definitely it's a great product to re-energise your repair and maintenance systems, have a product that's fit for the future, have a product that's fit for the future right now. That's the key to the product from our point of view.